During the Encanto movie, we see that Mirabel is the only one of the Madrigals who did not receive a gift. Actually, this is not true. Our dear Mirabel got multiple powers. I dare say that she is more powerful than the rest of her family members. Today, you are going to learn about these magical powers. I will also reveal to you why Mirabel didn't get a magic room. Don't forget to be part of the video by commenting the clown emoji if you think what you see today is a lie. If you think our theory is true, though, comment the surprised emoji. Tell me who you think this character is. The answers will appear in the next video. At the end of this journey, the answers of the previous video will appear. I am sure that at first glance, you observed for a moment, but you didn't think that this was a magical ability. We know for sure that Bruno and Antonio are the two Madrigal who have the ability to communicate with animals. Bruno can communicate with rodents, which we see when we learn of the place where he has been supposedly living in solitude, and Antonio learned to talk to any kind of animal thanks to the candle that gave him that gift. This power is not exclusive to them, as Mirabel also possesses this magical ability. In the scenes where Mary visits Bruno's room, the protagonist uses her power without realizing it. When she enters, she falls into a sand dune, and when she looks up, the girl sees a huge number of stairs leading to the entrance of the place where Bruno used to live. It is here that we first meet one of Antonio's toucans. Mirabel starts a conversation with him, and the toucan genuinely seems to be understanding what she's saying. The bird even flies up with the idea of waiting for Mary upstairs.
Oh, hello. A lot of stairs. But at least I'll have a friend.
When she finishes climbing the stairs and enters the room of the future, she again meets the toucan, and the communication between the two continues. But now it is not verbal, but through facial expressions. The bird feels so comfortable with Mirabel that it goes into her hair since it felt intimidated by the place. This evidence affirms that Mirabel possesses the ability to communicate with the toucan. And this is due to the fact that the bird moved its head when Mirabel spoke. It even paid attention to her and changed its features to show its emotions and thoughts. Before we continue with the video, subscribe and drop a like. Anyone who does this will gain a magical room. I already did it, and now I have a magical room that gives away pizza. Comment the emoji of the guy who has his hand up if you too want free pizza. Apart from the power that I just mentioned, Mirabel has another incredible gift that makes her very powerful, surpassing all the Madrigals. In the first few minutes of the film, we witness the other power, precisely in Antonio's ceremony. To celebrate the child that got the gift, the Madrigal family decide to take a picture, immortalizing the moment. But the only one who decides not to appear in the picture is Mirabel. The song titled Waiting on a Miracle, where the protagonist tells us how she feels knowing that she is the only Madrigal without power. This epic song has huge references to Elsa and Rapunzel. I'll leave that video in the comments section. When she starts singing, the time seems to go meaningless and even slows down. Mirabel is the only one who can move freely and changes the speed of time as the song progresses. In other words, the Colombian singer unconsciously made one of her powers present when she felt sad and incomprehensible. I'm sure you're thinking, it's just part of the song's video. You may or may not be right, because the movie never makes it clear that Mirabel has no powers. It only tells us the candle did not give her a magic door, and for that reason alone, the Madrigals think that this girl has no powers. However, this has an explanation that the movie itself gives us of why Mirabel does not receive a magical room. I will reveal it to you later in the video, so keep an eye out for it. Apart from having the ability to stop time, Mirabel has another power that is also related to time. This is seen right after Mirabel finishes singing Waiting on a Miracle. The protagonist looks at what will happen in the near future. She enters a kind of mode where everything is in complete silence. Through this mode, she looks at her own future. At the beginning of this journey, one of the roof tiles of La Casita falls to the ground and breaks, catching the attention of our protagonist. She slowly reaches out to pick it up and in doing so, hurts her hand. Here we can assimilate that her prediction is at a hyper-realistic level, since this wound is still there after the vision. After this, everything starts to go from bad to worse. Threatening cracks begin to cover the floor and walls of La Casita, quickly moving towards the candle that is kept in the window of the grandmother's room. This causes the light from the candle to begin to flicker from the movements of the cracks along with the light in each room. All of this girl saw was exactly what we witnessed in the final scenes of the movie. Something that affirms that this was part of a hidden power she possesses is given that when she goes to help, the cracks are gone. You're probably thinking, this doesn't mean anything. But this other scene is sure to change your mind. After the aforementioned scene, Mary goes to sleep. Closing her eyes, she looks at the prediction again. This indicates that such magical ability is a part of her, but she doesn't know how to control it. Otherwise, she would not have seen the vision again when she closes her eyes. This other magical ability would explain why Mirabel did not get a magic room. During the development of the film, we are told that Mirabel has no power since La Casita did not give her a magic door. According to this, the Madrigal family thinks she is just another ordinary girl from the bunch. The hidden truth here is that Mary did not receive such a room since she did not need one, because the Colombian girl is going to be the replacement of grandmother Alma. There is a lot of evidence that supports what I'm saying. Let's go with the first evidence. Of all the Madrigals, only 2 members of the family have the ability to talk with La Casita. They are Mirabel and La Abuela. No other family member has the ability to engage in any communication with the house. Look at these scenes as proof of what I'm saying.
How do I save a miracle? I figure out what's happening to the miracle. Oh, I have no idea. Rosita, can you turn off the sand? You can't help in here? I'll be fine. I need to do this.
In addition, this home has helped Mirabel on several occasions, even though she seems to understand the thoughts of the magical construction more easily. Something that makes the Colombian girl a unique and special character. The second evidence we have is in La Abuela. This character reveals that the miracle magical house was for Mirabel, but she did not want to give it to her. These weren't exactly her words. It was what Alma gave us to interpret. Her real words were these.
I was given a miracle, a second chance, and I was so afraid to lose it that I lost sight of who our miracle was for.
At the end of the movie, Bruno tells Mary, "You're the real gift, kid." A phrase that gives more credibility to what I'm saying.
You're the real gift, kid. Let us in.
In conclusion, Mirabel does not receive a magic door because she did not need a room, since she is the enormous gift of the Madrigal family, and automatically the whole house becomes her property. It was obvious that Mirabel was destined to be the grandmother's replacement, and that is why the woman felt resentment, as she did not want to lose the miracle which she has lived for all this time. At this point of the video, we can say with certainty that Mirabel did receive a gift. And not only a gift, she was blessed with many magical gifts, making her very powerful. Don't forget to comment on the emojis that express your opinion about our theory. Or, if you feel better, you can write it in the comments section. Greetings to everyone who participated in the previous video. Thank you very much for the support and love for the channel. My name is Ciara, and we'll hear from you again soon.